I promise, no matter what kind of dog you have, we're going to make leash walking enjoyable for you and your dog today.
Wallace is a driven, intense, and sometimes challenging adolescent Malinois mix, and he is in training with me. I'm Zach George, and this is the Dog Training Revolution. Click thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
What is your dog's biggest distraction on a walk? Teaching a dog to walk on a loose leash can feel like one of the most challenging endeavors, especially when you're training a young, high-energy dog who is about to coast in to adolescence. Let's go over how to get you two on the same page and set the foundation for a lifetime of enjoyable walks. If you have a high-energy dog, give your dog the opportunity to burn off some of that excess energy before you do your leash training. That tiny bit of advice right there alone is going to make your job 500% easier. Scientific fact. With Wallace, there's no way I'm gonna go do leash training in downtown Anchorage without making sure that I've played a good bit of fetch with him to satisfy that outlet.
But if your dog just won't settle down, maybe they're pacing or they're whining or just struggling to focus, chances are they don't just need more exercise, they need better rest. Overtired dogs might struggle to stay engaged or get frustrated more easily and are way more likely to ignore you on walks. So if you want today's leash training to actually stick, rest is just as important as exercise. This is the giveaway you've been waiting for from Bark. Right now, Bark is including a free paw rug bed when you sign up. It normally goes for $149. This is a super premium, best-selling orthopedic memory foam bed. It's amazing they're giving this bed away for free. My go-to for high-quality toys and treats are BarkBox and Super Chewer. I'm telling you that BarkBox has something for every kind of dog out there. And if yours is a power chewer, like Wallace, Super Chewer is the way to go. Bark is including a free paw rug bed when you sign up, but only while supplies last. I'll have a link below.
I've got a pretty solid foundation going with Wallace. Our communication has been blossoming through play. He's learned how to look at me and leave it. Those are my recommended prerequisites, and I'll have links to those videos where you can view them. So now we want to take that training out into the real world. Here's the secret that a ton of people miss that might save them a ton of time and headaches. You don't want to just head out to a super busy sidewalk to do your first leash training session with your dog. Yes. When you're graduating from doing leash training at your house, in the driveway, the backyard, or even in your living room, a neighborhood with this type of activity is a really good next step, because you'll still encounter the random distractions, but you're not likely to overwhelm your dog. If your dog is really new to this, it's a good idea to practice inside your house before you even go outside at all. Keep it front of mind that what you're asking your dog to do isn't the most instinctive, natural thing. Dogs pull for a variety of reasons. Excitement, curiosity, fearfulness, or because they just walk faster than we do.
But we can actually rewire your dog's habits. So not pulling and checking in with you become their go-to moves instead. It's not magic, it's just smarter communication. And in the beginning, it all comes down to this.
No matter how wild your dog is, anytime those eyes meet your eyes, that is a yes and a treat, or a toy, or a continued walk. Yes, but I have to tell you, your dog isn't always gonna want treats, and that's quite all right. He didn't take a treat that time. And will he take it now? Let's see. No?
Remember, your dog chooses what's reinforcing to them.
But chances are, assuming they're under threshold like this, there are gonna be things they find interesting.
For example, right now, Wallace really wants to sniff.
Looks like he's checking his P mail here.
There are 3 main outcomes or rewards you'll use with your dogs frequently. We know about good treats. We know about playing with our dogs. And in this case, continued exploration of the environment.
Do you see how I'm not trying to get anywhere right now? I'm really just focused on giving him the experience as we walk in the new environment. But if he looks up at me, I'll take that as an invitation to interact. I'm sorry, buddy. Here you go. No, I picked it up. It's up here. See? Now he's taking treats again.
There's a common myth out there that dog harnesses cause dogs to pull more. It's simply not true. Dogs pull when they haven't been taught otherwise. It's natural for dogs to pull. It's natural for them to walk faster.
I've opted to use a 10-foot lead instead of a 6-foot today, just to give him a little bit of extra freedom on these wide streets and reduce frustration.
I love using a longer leash because it naturally reduces the amount of pulling with a lot of dogs. And it gives you more opportunities to reinforce good behavior too. My goal isn't to use the leash for communication. It's there as a safety net in case something unexpected happens. And anything can happen when you're out and about.
You can see here he's really focused on something.
If your dog loves to sniff on walks so much that they totally tune you out sometimes.
See, the temptation here might be to pull your dog.
Trust me on this. Letting them satisfy that natural urge when it's appropriate will actually help you teach them to move along when you need them to.
Now here's a case where I'd like to get him out of the yard. I don't want to pull him, but that's not my house. Hey, come. Good man, let's go this way. Picking up the pace a little bit, being really playful with him. Let's go. Can really get him focused on me. I'm gonna do a little turn here. Let's do some circles. Look at that engagement, folks. Look at that, yes. We've been doing this a minute. Let's see if I can call him off of that a little bit easier. Give him a second. Wallace. Good man, that was a real sharp response. Now, what do we do if our dog pulls forward like many dogs do when they spot something? Assuming I'm in an acceptable setting for it, I'm gonna stop where I am, I'm gonna let him investigate, and then my hope is that he will disengage. Yes! At which time, we'll continue on with the walk, or I'll give him a little treat. We'll just have to see what he's in the mood to do in that moment. He's looking at this dog right now. As you're moving, there's lots of extra information coming at your dog, so being stationary can make it a little bit easier to ease them into situations like this and really get them used to paying attention to you in a neighborhood setting. Yes. When dogs walk by. When he breaks that attention, I'm gonna say yes, I'm gonna let him continue on with the walk, or I'm gonna give him a treat, or both. Now, if he had started barking or lunging, I would have gone that way to try and bring relief to him so he didn't feel so overwhelmed by being so close to another dog.
But what if your dog is way too excited to even consider paying attention to you? That means your dog is over their threshold. This is not the time to train them. And if it's happening regularly on your walks,
that is your indicator they are not yet ready for that environment. So you'll need to look for alternative environments to walk them in. Think about large, unbusy parking lots, for example, sports fields in off hours, or back roads that don't get much traffic.
Start where your dog is able to succeed and gradually build on top of those moments to create more successes in the future.
Remember, every check-in that you reinforce and reward is a step in the right direction. Keep practicing. You will see improvement on your leash walking if you're consistent with this. And right now, I mean, he's a dream. He's staying by my side. I love that. I don't want that to go unnoticed. We don't want to take that for granted. So your easy homework today is to reward your dog periodically when they look at you when you're on a walk.
And get a free orthopedic memory foam paw rug bed when you use my links in the description to sign up for BarkBox or Super Chewer.
Tell me your dog's biggest distraction in the comments below. Click thumbs up, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and we'll see you in the very next episode.